Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Shivika. Welcome to my LifePage. Today I'm going to talk about clinical psychology. Before I do that, I'd like to tell you a little bit about myself. I have my doctorate in clinical psychology from University of Rajasthan, and my master's also is in clinical psychology. I did my graduation in French and psychology, again from University of Rajasthan. So most part of my education has been from Jaipur. That's when I decided that I will shift to Dehradun and started practicing psychology as a profession in somewhere around 2011. I've been associated with the University of Petroleum and Energy Studies, that is UPES, it's pretty much in Dehradun. And I'm working there as the visiting faculty and I'm taking subjects like psychology, French, organizational behavior, and negotiation skills as well at times. So this is pretty much about my background. I'll start with psychology. As we all know, psychology is the study of human mind and behavior. There are various subfields in psychology. Clinical psychology is one of them. Now, clinical psychology actually deals with the higher mental disorders, be it your, if I have to name a few, be it depression, be it schizophrenia, be it paranoia, bipolar, ADHD. There's a wide array of mental disorders that we handle. Besides the day-to-day daily issues that we handle, these are the higher mental disorders. Now, there's a very close association of clinical psychology with psychiatry. In fact, in order to practice as a clinical psychologist or a licensed clinical psychologist, you need to have a doctorate, that is the highest degree, in any field for that matter. Then you need to also have done few additional courses related to clinical psychology. The courses are available. There are many institutes which are offering such courses, which are recognized by the government and recognized by the hospitals as well. And they can be offered in NIMHANS, which is in Bangalore. Then there's also one in Delhi, which is called NIMHANS. So there are ample amount. The first that I would pay emphasis would be, you need to be observant. Observation is something that is very vital in my profession. Unless and until you are observant enough, you will not be, because you need to also gauge other person's body language. Not everything is said. You need to, gain some clues from how the person is acting or reacting when something is being. The first that I would like to, point out is the Flexirs. If you are a clinical psychologist, you can very well open your own center. You can have your own center. Slowly, when your profession or when your practice gets popular, let me tell you, it is not by advertising in the papers or putting up some schemes or whatever, or just having your name plate on your gate or anything like that, or the degrees that you hold, that is going to make it popular. The popularity in my profession is earned by word of the mouth. Whosoever has been your patient, as any profession that of a doctor is, this profession too is time consuming in terms of establishing your name. As I said earlier, the name doesn't come from advertising or the number of degrees that you hold, but from the word of the mouth. What report the patients are giving about you when they are moving out of your clinic. So that ways it will take some time for you to establish yourself as a seasoned psychologist. That way it is time consuming. And yes, the entire span of the education that is involved in here also a little time consuming, in the sense that you need to go to the I wake up in the morning, I do some of my yoga or exercises that I'm into. I'm pretty fond of that because meditation or a little bit of yoga that actually, helps me to put my mind in a more patient state, if I may say so. And then followed by a breakfast, and I'll get ready for my day, and I head to the university where I take my scheduled lectures and all. And if certain sessions are scheduled in there, then I do that. I check my phone for the appointments, whatever appointments I have. Then I come back by, let's say, around 5:30 in the evening, and that's when my session starts. My session timing starts from, let's say, 6 or 6:30. That's when I have each session. Each session lasts for about 35 to 40 minutes. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a good day.